Good evening, viewers. I'm Sathyendra here. My channel's name is Sathyendra Film Critic. Please kindly subscribe and forward it. Today we are going to talk about an extraordinary film, and I saw it in Tamil with English subtitles, and it was titled as Veera Narasimha, and the director's name is Ashwin Kumar. We try to find out. It was difficult to uh, get the information whether this is a Kannada person or a Telugu person or Hindi person. Doesn't matter. The director's name is Ashwin Kumar. This is an extraordinary film, and actually it's a record break in Indian animation film history. India, Italy, France, Germany, Korea, China, they have not made very powerful animation films. The only people are Americans. They've made hundreds of wonderful animation films. I'm sure I have seen 50 of them. Nobody to beat them, to do musicals like them or animation films. Like the recent one was Avatar. This film, they have taken the story from Bhakta Prahlada. And at the time, in Indian human history, there are people called Charvakas. Charvakas means people who don't believe in God. At the time, you get a story of Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. So they are brothers. Actually, they are cursed by a god. So they have become Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Actually, in the beginning, Hiranyaksha tries to kidnap Bhudevi, and how the god Vishnu comes and protects her. So then Hiranyaksha is killed by Varaha. That is simple language, pig. Varaha Avatara. In Dashavatara, we have so many avatara, Matsya Avatara and Varaha Avatara. This Varaha Avatara, Varaha comes, a giant Varaha, and it kills Hiranyaksha. And because he is Hiranyakashipu's brother, he gets very angry and he will pray for God. Though he is not a God believer, but he prays for Brahma for a long time, and he gets a boon that he won't die in the midnight, he won't die in the midlight, morning or evening, from an animal or a man, from a weapon or not a weapon. And so, like that, time not outside the house, not inside the house. So, and the Brahma gives this boon, and so Hiranyakashipu has no death. It's one of the most beautiful description of somebody asking a boon. I've read it. In 11th century book, I have read this also. It's a lovely thing about Hiranyakashipu. And what happens is, at that time, he has got a son called Dhruva. He's learning with the Gurukulam, but he's totally opposite to Appa. He only is worshipping Mahavishnu. Only worshipping Mahavishnu. The father is very angry, and he wants to punish us. He says, whoever is Mahavishnu's friend, he is my enemy. So he decides to kill his son, like stamping with elephants, putting him in fire, throwing him out of a big mountain, everything. But every time this boy is saved. Finally, father asks him, is your God exists everywhere, anywhere? He says anywhere, here, here, here. Does he exist in this pillar? He says yes. So then uh, Hiranyakashipu takes his gada and breaks that pillar, and Narasimha comes out and kills Ravana. This is the story. But the making is extraordinary. All the characters are extraordinary. I think first time in India, somebody has done a 2.5 hours animation film with so much perfection. So much perfection. It's so colorful. Yeah. And lovely music played. And lovely VFX effects, lovely animation. Must be some 1,000, 2,000 people might have worked on it for 4, 5 years. As I told you, other than America, nobody uh, produced a great animation film. I think second name comes to our India director Ashwin Kumar, and I was telling my friends, nobody can do a film like Avatar in India another 1,500 hours. 500, yes, 1,000. I was telling all my friends, it's very difficult. But some people, some of my Indian directors will tell me, no, we don't have so much money. No, it's nothing to do with money. You're doing a 700 crore rupee film now. Then you can do an animation film also. It's not the money, but people are not willing or they're scared. Something like that. It did not happen. Now it happened. Uh, they have reached the quality of Avatar. No? In another 2 years, the same person may make a 3D film like Avatar they have done about the Indian story. It's a Bhakta Prahlada story. Every inch it's interesting. Every character, whether it's Bhudevi or Prahlada or Lord Narasimha or Hiranyakashipu or Varuna or Varaha, they have all depicted so well, so well. This looks like much more powerful than the live actors performing the same story. I watched about 50 to 75 American animation films. There's one of the greatest. And I put this film as one of the greatest animation ever created in India. Uh, the colors they used and the height, the characters, how they looked, how divine some of the child artists or Bhudevi, or how ferocious Lord Narasimha who comes in 25 last 25 minutes. It's a it's a great epic and it's a great record in India. I thought nobody will do this, but very grateful to Ashwin Kumar for doing this. But there's some confusion like this film is made by Karnataka or Andhra or Hindi people. So we tried to search the answer. We didn't get it. But this film can be watched by a educated person, uneducated person, 5-year child, IT people, 2K kids, anybody from Europe, anybody who doesn't know the language. Only if they know the language of Prahlada, that's enough. Anybody in Europe, they can really appreciate for its magnificent portrait and making of this film. And it's not much publicity is done about this film. Uh, so I really tell people it's one of the greatest film of the 2025. Please watch this film. If you don't watch, you are going to miss something very, very great. particularly people who are working in animation industry in India, in India and abroad also. They should watch. Even people who made Avatar, they should watch. That India has got such a great potential to make this kind of film. I'm sure in 2 3 years, many films are going to come like this. Definitely, children will enjoy. Thanks a lot. I'm Sathyendra speaking. My channel is called Sathyendra Film Critic. Please kindly watch this film. It's a lovely, lovely film. You are going to miss something very great if you don't watch this film. Thank you.